Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to say, call halal, Yahawah, Ba'ashim, Yahawashah, Ba'ashim, Rachakadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, who taught us this truth and rule well. And shalom to the hopeful elect, Yahawah, Ba'ashim, Yahawashah, Barakatham. It's the brother Kazar Ariyah from the Men of Our 12 West Coast, coming back at it again with another lesson. All right, and this lesson is going to be titled, Babylon Will Not Be Healed. Okay, and what gave me the spirit to do this lesson, is I was watching yesterday, I was watching a 2020 presidential debate, for the first time. You know what I'm saying? Seeing what I could draw out of it, and all throughout the debate, it was a spirit that, kept on consisting, a consistent spirit that was all throughout the debate, and that was, how are these puppets here going to, how are they going to, heal America, which is the daughter of Babylon? How are they going to fix the mess that America has found its way into? You know what I'm saying? And that's ultimately, to get people wrapped up into all these politics, the civil war that's brewing up here in America, a sedition among men. All right. It's ultimately to wrap people up in that, because, us in this knowledge, man, we know through biblical prophecy that America is not going to be fixed. All right. There is no fixing. America is going down the drain, and it will remain going down the drain. Okay. And then these little puppets that they throw at you. All right. That these elites throw at you, trying to, get you to believe that America is going to, keep on going as a kingdom, as a country. All right. It's just deception, man. All right. And it's ultimately Esau, on a low level, it's these Edomites, being deceived by their pride. All right. Thinking that they could fix this country, through whatever measures that they do, and on the high note, it's really these elites getting ready to pull the plug on this place, man. Different banking families getting ready to pull the plug on this place. All right. Because they're getting ready to usher the world into a cashless society. All right, and how they're going to do that is by collapsing the economy. You got that strategy that they employed in the past, order ab chaos. All right, so they start a crisis. They pop off a crisis, and then, they come in with the solution. But the crisis was designed by them in the first place, and then everybody gets wrapped up into it. That's what they're going to do to usher in the mark of the beast, which is the RFID microchip. All right. So that's basically what it is, man. But little do they know about Yahawashi's second coming. Little do they know about ultimately how this place is going to end up, man. All right. Which is being destroyed by the ICBM thermonuclear missiles. All right. So without further ado, we're going to get into the scriptures. All right. First scripture we're going to pull out is the book of Isaiah, chapter 46, and I'm gonna start at verse 9. All right, and it reads, "Remember the former things of old, for I am Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahawashi." All right, and there is none else. Okay, and that's where the pride of Esau's heart has deceived him, because he thinks that he's running the show. But he's not running the show. He's only playing himself. He's only playing his role. All right. Even these elites that, they're pulling the plug on America to get the, economy to collapse, to get their new world order agenda going. You know what I'm saying? Even they're playing their role, and they're going to fall by their own snare. All right. So it reads, "Remember the former things of old, for I am Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahawashi, and there is none else. I am Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahawashi, and there is none like me." You see? Because, if you go into Isaiah chapter 14, if I'm not mistaken, it talks about how this devil wants to, be as the Most High. How this so-called white man, the way he's boasting himself, the moves he's making, he wants to be as Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahawashi, but he will never be as Yahawah Ba'ashim Yahawashi. Okay? He will never be that. He has no power. He's just playing his role, And even these lowly Edomites, thinking that, what I'm saying, they could go against prophecy and, you know, get America up and running again. No, America is fumbling, America is stumbling, and America is going to fall. All right. Verse 10, declaring the end from the beginning, and the ancient times, the things that are not yet done. All right, so let's read this again. Declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done. This is talking about prophecy. All right, because it is biblical prophecy that this country is going to be destroyed. This country is going to fall. That is biblical prophecy. There's no stopping that. All right, you think you could make you think you could make the moves you're gonna make? You know, there's no stopping that, man. All right, there's no stopping that. All right, saying my counsel shall stand. All right, and I will do all my pleasures. All right, so I'm gonna repeat it again. All right, it reads, declaring the end from the beginning, and from the ancient times, the things that are not yet done. All right, prophecy, saying, my counsel shall stand, and I will do all my pleasure. You see? The counsel of YAHAWASHI is going to stand. All right? Everything written in the scriptures, it's going to be fulfilled. All right? And it reads, and I will do all my pleasure. Okay? And we're going to go to further back that up to the book of Isaiah chapter 55 and 11. And it reads, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall accomplish that which I please. Okay? So I'm going to read it again. So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. And the words that go forth out of the mouth of YAHAWASHI is talking about the prophecies that are written in the scriptures, man. And it's only written in the Bible. All right? You're not going to go to the Quran and find prophecies there. You're not going to go to no other weird, philosophical book. You know what I'm saying? And find prophecies there. No, you're only going to find them in the Bible, man. All right. So it reads, so shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void. All right. There's no prophecy that's written in the scriptures. All right. That's written in this book that's going to return unto YAHAWASHI void. That's going to not happen. All right. There's no prophecy. All right. That's going to not happen. You understand me? Everything written in the scriptures will be fulfilled. All right, as it reads, but it shall accomplish that which I please. Okay, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it. All right, and that's how it is, man. All right, that is the prophecies of the scriptures, man. All right, and America is doomed. America is going to be destroyed. Thus saith YAHAWASHI in the words which is in the scriptures, man. All right. So we're going to go to the book of Jeremiah chapter 51. Get a quick little precept off there. And then we're going to end it off with Revelations. All right. So the book of Jeremiah chapter, or matter of fact, you could probably just do just to, or no, I'm just going to stick to the precept. All right, but I'm going to start at verse 8. All right, and it reads, the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51, verse 8. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Okay, prophecy. All right, and this is not talking about, the Babylon of the ancient times. You know what I'm saying? That's out there in the Middle East. No, this is talking about America. All right, this is future tense. All right, it's talking about America. The same way, how in Revelations 11 and 8, it talked about a great city, which is spiritually called Sodom and Egypt. All right, that great city is the daughter of Babylon. All right, Babylon, which is America. All right, and the breakdowns are out there explaining that. So the book of Jeremiah, chapter 51 and 8, Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Okay, how for her? Take balm for her pain, if so she may be healed. All right, and that's what these people are doing. They're howling for her, trying to heal her. You know, all these problems that's within this country. You know, whether it be the infrastructure, the debt, the recessions, you know, the jobs, you know, so on and so forth, man. YAHAWASHI is taking this country down on all angles. All right. And it's going to continue to crumble and crumble down. All right, into the second death, which is this country being destroyed by ICBM thermonuclear missiles, man. That's what's going to happen. All right, and it reads, verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Okay, Babylon cannot be healed, man. America cannot be healed. America's coming down. And all you Israelites, you so-called black Latinos and Native Americans that got all your life's plans, you know, your end all be all is to prosper in this country. All right, you're going to be destroyed with her, right along with her if you don't repent. Okay, that's how it is, man. See, us brothers in this truth, man, we live our lives. You know what I'm saying? We you know, bring food to the table. You know, some brothers got businesses, other brothers, you know, you got to go to the plantation. You know, YAHAWASHI got brothers, you know, living how they're living. You know, but each and every one of us understand that this place is not going to be the end all be all. This place is going to be destroyed soon. All right, so it reads, verse 9, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country. All right, which that's talking about, you know what I'm saying, spiritually get out of this place, man. All right, because, yo, Jacob's trouble is going to hit worldwide, man. You're not going to escape Jacob's trouble, man. All right. America's, you know, one of, you know what I'm saying? America is like one of the top countries in the world. You know, it's one of the biggest importers. So if the economy collapses here, that's going to be a huge detriment to countries all around the world. All right. And these countries in Latin America which the northern tribe is predominant in, all right, they're going to be most affected by it. Okay. They're going to be most affected by it. All right. So I'm going to keep on reading. All right. Forsake her and let us go everyone into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and lifted up even to the skies. All right. And that's how it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Her judgment reacheth unto heaven and is lifted up even to the skies. All right. That's dealing with all the wickedness, you know, which this country is promoting, man. You know, all the wickedness that have been done in this land, you know, starting with the slaughter and the slavery of the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans. You know, and then furthermore, you know, all the wickedness that it promotes, all the odious works of witchcraft that is done behind closed doors. All right, this place is going to be destroyed, man. All right, this place is going to be destroyed with fire. All right, so we're going to go to the book of Revelations, chapter 12. Or is it Revelations chapter 12? No, it's Revelations chapter Salakia. I always thought it was Revelations chapter 12. It's the book of Revelations. If I'm not mistaken, it's 18. Gone, there it is. All right, so the book of Revelations chapter 18 and 1. All right, and it reads, and after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. So it's one of the archangels, man. You know, one of the top angels. Verse 2, and he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, and a cage of every unclean and hateful bird. Okay, because that's what's going to happen after America gets destroyed, man. All right, after the daughter of Babylon, aka America, gets destroyed, all right, is going to be a wasteland. All right, after all the missiles, place shall be likened to as a desert, man. All right, verse 3, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication. All right, and that's talking about that democracy, and not just democracy, but you look into the pop culture, you look into the wickedness that these celebrities who are really walking principalities, what they promote. All right, the whole world is swallowed up in darkness, man. The whole world is in gross darkness because of this wicked ass country, man. All right, so it reads, for all nations have drunk of the wine of the wrath of her fornication, and the kings of the earth have committed fornication with her. All right, you see? And the merchants of the earth are waxed rich through the abundance of her delicacies. All right, which what I was explaining earlier. You know what I'm saying? If the American economy goes down, America being the #1 importer, all right, it's gonna be a lot of countries all over the world that's gonna get affected by it, man. So no matter where you go in this world, hey, there's gonna be no escape, man. It'll be no escape. Okay. Verse 4, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers in her sins. All right, and that's what that was talking about, man. You know, where it says flee from Babylon, it's not talking about, you know what I'm saying, it's not talking about, you know, get a plane ticket, you know, go to Israel, get a plane ticket, go to Latin America, or so on and so forth. It's talking about spiritually, man. All right, because what we are doing, all right, in the spirit is waiting for YAHAWASHI. We are looking for our salvation. All right, we're not looking to prosper in this place. This place ain't the end all be all. All right, the kingdom of heaven is the end all be all. All right, that's the end all be all. All right, because it's gonna be an everlasting kingdom full of glory, and it's gonna be full of righteousness, man. All right, it will be no more wickedness amongst the 12 tribes of Israel in the kingdom. Okay, so it reads, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, come out of her, my people, that ye be not partakers in her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. You see, that ye be not partakers of her sins, and that ye receive not of her plagues. Because everybody that's all up in this in this country, all right, all up in this, you know, basically lost in the sauce, man, they're gonna perish in the sauce, man. Okay, they're going to be destroyed. They're gonna catch all the plagues, man. All right, because they're partaking in the sins. All right, what it means to come out of her is to repent to YAHAWASHI. You know what I'm saying, and be in this truth, man. Which, being in this truth, you know, we're keeping the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of our ability. So we're not gonna be partaking in her sins. All right, all the wickedness that goes on in the midst of, we're not participating in that. All right, we sigh and cry because of that, because we're not compatible with it. All right, and it says, and that ye receive not of her plagues. You see, because these people out here, they're going to receive of those plagues, man. All right, participating in the sins, man. You know, not repenting, they're going to receive unto those plagues, man. So like they're gonna receive the plagues that are gonna come for this country, man. That YAHAWASHI is gonna send to this country. All right. Verse 5, for her sins have not reached unto, so like for her sins have reached unto heaven, and YAHAWASHI hath remembered her iniquities. You see, her sins have reached unto heaven. Everything that, YAHAWASHI has been trumping up the charges, man, from the slavery. All right, which, you know, that was to spank us, but either way, this devil went too far with it. You know, this devil went way too far with that slavery, man. All right, the genocide went too far. You go into the accounts of what Esau was doing to the northern tribes, man, you know, way too far. On top of that, you got the oppression. You got the glass ceilings. You got the systematic destruction of our people. All right, when I say the systematic destruction of our people, man, look around you. You walk outside, you in the hood, you under the curses. And what Esau does is he amplifies those curses through his various devices, man. Whether it be the music, whether it be the pop culture, you know. And you also got the schools indoctrinating the youth to be what? Good slaves. You know. So the only options, you know, for the future as an Israelite, you know, is either be in the streets or be a slave. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. You know, that's why this place is gonna be destroyed. All right, and then top of that, all the odious works of witchcraft that's being done in the midst thereof, man. I mean, behind closed doors. You know, all the wickedness that gets promoted, the LGBTQ and then the P, which represents for pedophilia. All right, this place is going to be destroyed, man. All right. This place is going to be destroyed. And everybody that doesn't want to come up out of this country, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native Americans that wanna that got hope for this country, man. All right. Yeah, you're going to be destroyed right alongside with it, man. Right. Verse 6. Reward her even as she rewarded you, and double unto her, double according to her works. In the cup which she had filled, fill to her double. All right, you see? And that's what's going to happen. All right? And that's mainly talking about these Edomites, man. They're going to get double of what they did to us. All right? So-called white man, all the damage he did to our people. All right? He's going to get double. All right? And that's that's going to be fulfilled in the kingdom when we have him under chains, when we have him in slavery. All right, and that's where the pride of his heart deceives him. That's why you jakes are bugged out, man. That's why you jakes are through. You want to live in a country that's ran by our future slaves. Y'all don't make no sense, man. We trying to rule over these nations. Y'all trying to be equal. Not even, yeah. Y'all trying to be equal. Y'all trying to be cooperative. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, Israel is through, man. All right, Jake is just through. So verse 7, how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously, so much torment and sorrow give her. All right, and that's what happened under over the backs of our people, man. All right, she glorified herself, man, lived deliciously. All right, which was the result of slavery. You know, the slavery and our oppression. All right, because if you look at them warehouses, man. All right, you look at them warehouses, who's the majority of the people in the warehouses? Israel, man. So-called blacks, Latinos, Native Americans. All right. So it reads. And yeah, you're going to find a couple two-time losers in there as well. You know, you're going to find a couple two-time losers in there as well. But who cares, man? Yahabashim Yahushua ain't dealing with them. All right. Yahabashim Yahushua is not dealing with them. He doesn't care about them. All right. But our people under this oppression, you see how these the rich Edomites are living. You know what I'm saying? You see how our people are living. You know, that's why it says how much she have glorified herself and lived deliciously. Okay, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she said in her heart. Oh, and that's another thing too. You know, Salakia. Before I move on, you know, living deliciously. Yo, you got Edomites. You know that you know whose ancestors were slave masters. All right, and they still got that old money, man. They still got that money. All right, they still got that wealth that their ancestors made off the backs of our people. All right, which that's, you know, that's in here in America. You know, when they had the Southern Kingdom, the Kingdom of Judah, who are the so-called black people in the slavery. And guess what? In Latin America, where it's the Kingdom of Ephraim, the Northern Kingdom, who are the so-called Latinos. Guess what? You still got the families of those conquistadors that came, and they live good, man. They live wealthy after they done took your lands. All right, took your gold, took your substance, took the richest parts of the land that got the best soil. You know, got you working in the fields. You know what I'm saying? Yo, they still got that money. They living like the Rothschilds down there in Latin America, man. You know, and they proclaim their last names. They proclaim their last names. Yeah, this. You know, I'm a Pizarro. I'm a. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Cortez. You know, they still down there. You know, and those people are going to be put into slavery, man. Yo, you know, they don't want to switch the spirit, but yeah, that's Edomites are gonna be going into slavery, man. So it reads, so much torment and sorrow give her. For she said in her heart, I sit a queen, and I am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Okay? So it reads, so much torment and sorrow give her, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. And that's the mentality of these Edomites, man. All right, but that's also the mentality of these Babylonians, man. You know, primarily talking about these Edomites, man. You know, they want to make America great again. When was America great? When they had our people in chains, man. When they had our people at the very, very bottom. That was when America was great. They basically saying, yo, let's put Jake in slavery again. You know, as Elder Apostle Tahar says, So it says, for she said in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. All right, because these Edomites think that they just gonna put Israel into slavery again, and that's just gonna be the end of that, and they're gonna continue on. The year's gonna be 3,450. It's gonna be a flying car flying through a McDonald's, you know what I'm saying, somewhere out there, thousands of feet from the ground, like you saw in the movie Fifth Element. Nah, man, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna give this place a lot of torment and a lot of sorrow, a lot of plagues. All right, for she saith in her heart, I sit a queen and am no widow and shall see no sorrow. All right, the Edomites think they can't be touched. They think their kingdom can't be touched. All right, verse 8, therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire. And that's talking about the second death right there. All right, that's talking about the ICBM thermonuclear missiles, man. For strong is Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, our power who judgeth her. You see, that's how it is, man. That's what's going to happen, and there is no stopping it. There is no fixing America. There is no saving, this place. Nah. Thus said Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi. Thus is how this place is going to go down. All right, verse 9, and the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her shall bewail her, and lament for her when they shall see the smoke of her burning. You see? That's what's going to happen. They're gonna, all that destruction, and guess what? The whole world is gonna see it. Okay? The whole world's gonna see it. All right? Millions of nuclear missile hitting this place. You know what I'm saying? And all that fire, all that smoke, all that destruction. The whole world's going to see the smoke, man. All right. Verse 10, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, alas, alas, the great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. You see? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to destroy this place in 1 hour. Right? It's going to be something that will be spoken of, in the kingdom forever, man. Because the wickedness was just super, it was just super wicked, man. Same way to this day we talk about Sodom and Gomorrah. What happened to that? Such is going to happen to this country, man. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is going to destroy it. All right. So with that, I'm going to say, call halal, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahawashi, Ba'ashem Recha Kodash, for giving me the spirit to do this lesson. All right. And hey, man, Abba Ratazah was edifying. You know what I'm saying? With that, I'm going to say shalom.